Hey Melissa, softball, the hometown feeling and off-Broadway.
Laura, we're in Grove City. Let's go check it out.
Let's check out Central Ohio, explore the city. We'll help you discover the glory and we'll reveal the nitty-gritty. You're joining Laura and Melissa. Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Melissa.
We're checking out the downtown area of Grove City and we're actually along Broadway here. Melissa, isn't this little barber shop adorable?
It is very old school, looks like.
You know, that's one thing that I think Grove City is wonderful about. It gives you such a feeling of hometown, and they really grab onto those pieces of history, and you can see it if you're looking for it throughout the city.
Yeah, so on Broadway here is kind of the main hub of the city. So we're going to tuck into all these little shops and restaurants and give you a view.
Yeah, before we start walking, Melissa, let's show them the map. Grove City is south of downtown by what, about 15 minutes of a drive?
Probably, yeah, southwest, the southwest side of the city. Here we are in front of Lily's, which of course my daughter's name is Lily. But
and look at all the people in there. It's definitely a local spot to hit up.
it is spelled wrong. My daughter spells it with Lily.
Okay, so after you've had your breakfast, you might want to go antiquing. Check this out right next door.
All kinds of treasures. Here's a little pizza shop, Planks on Broadway, not to be confused with Planks on Parsons. I do believe that they are kind of in the same family of Planks, but I think their pizza is really quite different.
Melissa, check it out. Even their trash cans are really cute.
And look at all the beautiful flowers. Yes, very classy.
Grove City is a good example of thinking of yesterday, but also building for tomorrow. So I, a while back, talked with the mayor here, Ike Stage, and he was talking about how they're investing a lot of time, effort, and of course money into a more than 200-acre sort of renovation of mixed living for people maybe who want to downsize, or younger people who would like to rent, or single-family homes, and then they'll have businesses, a lot of neat things to do entertainment-wise too. So they're working on this new development, but at the same time, they've been using some city dollars to link up with the Historical Society and recognize the work of those who have preserved older buildings here. So Grove City was first founded back in the 1800s by Hugh Grant, not the actor obviously, but you know. It's funny though, everyone knows the name Hugh Grant, but I think we should actually highlight Catherine Grant. She was his wife, and they had just landed here in Ohio along the river from Pittsburgh, and he went up. They built like sort of a quick little cabin, nothing wonderful, to hunker down a few days. He went out into the woods, saw some bees in a beehive, climbed up there, ended up falling from the tree, and he didn't make it. So Catherine already had 5 little ones, and she was pregnant with number 6. And she went to the area, she found the 170 acres that they had for land grant. She and her kids cleared all of that. They built a log cabin, and they started what we now know as Grove City.
Very cool. Well, Laura, I must say, just walking past all these beautiful flowers, they do a wonderful job of just, I mean, they have this whole grassy area, park area here, with tables and benches along the outskirts and beautiful flowers.
A well
Really
thought
pretty.
out downtown.
Yeah, you can see the flower baskets hanging on the light post, and just a really cute downtown area. So it looks like biking is a big thing in Grove City as well.
They have miles and miles of bike trails, and they make sure that you can hop on a bike and pretty quickly get from the furthest most northwest corner of Grove City all the way down to the metro parks.
Very cool. I know, you know, biking is a great thing for all the communities, and even just biking down here would be fun.
Speaking of the metro park, there are a lot of parks too. Have you visited any of those down here?
You know, I know I have, but it's been a while. We did kind of a winter hike series with some friends a while back where we would go to each park. So I know I've ventured into all of them.
Yum.
Ice cream. Very cool.
Ice cream shop right next to the Grandstand Pizza shop. I mean, people in Grove City take pizza seriously.
Well, there's actually a pizza, like there's a little stamp thing that you can go and try all the different pizzas from the different shops. So
we just saw
sounds
Sharp's
like fun.
Gallery, and here's the Summer House Gallery if you like to buy some throwback items. And then you have the Chandler Pour Your Own Candle. It's not open right now, but it's really cute if you like to kind of create your own scent.
Ooh, and here's a coffee shop, Transcend.
Oh, twist my arm. Hi.
Cheers!
Yeah. Melissa, now that we have our coffee, we've got our drinks, let's do a little chat.
Let's do.
So there's a lot to do here in Grove City. We've only showed you the downtown area, which I'm sure you agree is pretty cute, but there's a lot of stuff to do outside of this town center.
That's right. Some of the things that my family and I have done in this area is Trapper John.
Mm-hmm. Canoeing, kayaking.
Yes, canoeing and kayaking. Very fun. You know, you get to the spot and they let you get in the kayaks and then they bring you back to your car. So it was a really fun summer adventure a couple years ago. We did that with some neighbors.
We have done some biking and canoeing down here too. It's a really relaxed trail. A lot of beautiful things to see too. And you see families out there, you see adult groups, you see girlfriend groups. There's not any rhyme or reason. Everyone is welcome.
Yes.
And speaking about everyone, I I volunteered in a BuddyBall tournament down here in Grove City. And really what that is it encourages sports for children of all abilities. And so just a really neat thing that was created down here are these giant baseball and softball diamonds, and they use them for BuddyBall, and they also use them for, get this, the world's largest alumni softball tournament.
Wow.
It happens here in Grove City. The mayor calls it the world's largest, and I've heard no one disagree with that, so we're going to stick with it, but I am citing him.
Well, it sounds like softball and baseball are a big thing in Grove City. I know my son played in a game here, and I wasn't able to go to that one because I was with my other son, but from the parents of our team, I was told that it had the best concession of all the ball diamonds.
Bougie snacks.
Yes.
All the snacks.
Biggest selection. They had like everything you could ever want.
Well, and they need a big concession stand because for that alumni softball tournament I was telling you about, they do it annually every year. Hundreds of teams. There are about 4,000 people that come to it, give or take, depending on the year. So they shut down Main Street in town.
Wow.
A lot of people to feed.
So Laura, if you're thinking about moving to Grove City, you'll want to know that the average home price is roughly $300,000 to $350,000. It does alter a little bit. So there's Grove City in the corporation, and then there's Southwestern City Schools. That's the school district that it's serviced by. So there's a little fluctuation there.
Yeah, understandable. But essentially you can find some really affordable housing in this area. And one thing that Grove City is really expanding upon is they're looking out for all the different stages of life. So they're building some single family homes and some units that can be rented. Maybe if you have a smaller family, or we have 2 different hospital systems down here that are creating job growth, and maybe some people moving into the area that maybe don't want to buy the home right away. They want to rent for a year, and the Beulah Park area will be a good option for fun things to do and diverse housing. Now, Beulah Park, does that ring a bell? That actually is Ohio's first horse race track.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I just know, don't they also have, I think, hot air balloon?
Yes. Beautiful.
I haven't been there. I have been in a hot air balloon before, but So yeah.
Me too. It's a lot of, you got to go with topics because it's a lot of dead time to chat with whoever you're with.
I was young. I was like probably 12, so it was just a fun experience for me.
Beautiful city here, a lot of things to do, and we wanted to show you around a little bit. So let's take a break and just kind of show you a little video of Grove City.
Right, so all of these homes are, it's like a 55 and over community. There are no steps in the doorways at all, or in the whole house. They all have lever handles, so everything is easy for people who may have arthritis. Everything geared towards living in place and staying in your home for as long as possible. They're all individual homes and not condos. They've got a little patio area. They are really beautiful homes inside. And then they have a community center as well with a pool and activities planned. So it's a really great neighborhood feel. So this neighborhood is in Beulah Park, correct?
Right. The construction is obviously just getting started, but we wanted to give you a taste of the single-family homes that are being built out here. A lot of them just have really unique custom details, and they're pretty.
It's nice to have options to build. So Grove City is one of those suburbs that still has land that can be developed. So there's a lot of options for housing.
You know, this is a really neat feature too, Melissa. The community is built around this gorgeous pond with fountains, and you see a lot of animals and just a peaceful, serene setting in the core.
So definitely if you need help with home building, we are your resource for that as well. So definitely give us a call if you're considering building a home, because we would love to connect you with the builder reps that we've formed great relationships with.
Okay, Melissa, this is one of the neighborhoods here in Grove City. It's called Martha's Wood.
Beautiful homes, and they all look very different. So it's kind of nice to see some, custom homes. It's very close to the city center too, where we were. Beautiful custom homes that are all a bit different. We're coming up on this beautiful home that really is on trend, right? All the black trim.
Specifically that matte, dark trim. We've both been showing several houses that really use a lot more of the dark tones. So we might be stepping a little bit away from the era of the all-white kitchen and all-white exterior. But if that's your thing, there's still plenty of that out there too.
Another trend is really expanding on your outdoor living. With COVID, the pandemic, people wanted to get as much use out of their space as possible. So a lot of people are
moving outdoors.
That's right. Very cool clock in the middle of downtown Grove City with all the beautiful flowers. And those fancy trash cans that Laura mentioned.
All the things.
All the things.
You know, we just saw some cool video. Anything look familiar to you?
Yeah, so one of the things that brought me to Grove City a couple years ago was seeing a friend in a play. So the little theater off Broadway, really cute, tiny little theater. So I know they have some great shows there. Oh, Capital City Cakes. I think we need to go check that out.
Oh, so delicious. Now, when we got this coffee at Transcend Coffee, they had cake cookies and Belgian waffles, and they look good. But then across the street, if you can get you a Capital City cake, good night. Check these out.
So this building here, this little boutique, was an old house. It says who it was built by in 1891.
Look at those corbels. Aren't they adorable?
Yes.
It's really well maintained. This mural is beautiful too. So, these cute little tables and a stage here where obviously they have some live music and different entertainment. So darling, right in the middle of downtown Grove City.
You know, Laura, one of the things I've noticed being here in Grove City is a lot of mufflers.
Yeah! Or lack thereof.
I just love all the hanging baskets of flowers and the flags. It really is an adorable downtown area.
You know, their library here was recently redone and it is state of the art. It is amazing. So if you are in book clubs or you're a bookworm or you just like to go and work in a space like that, theirs is phenomenal.
So a few more little restaurants, local cantina, another antique shop over here.
It's the Antiques Mercantile.
Okay, and here next to the brewery is...
Have you ever gotten that look on Broadway? These are some darling designs. There's everything from t-shirts to event gowns. So it's just kind of a wide variety of just different tastes of tops and dresses. Pop in for a little bit.
So we're just gonna...
Oh, I love that burgundy dress right here.
Where?
Isn't that cute?
Oh, yes.
Might have to get that.
Welcome in, girls.
Hi. So
It's funny,
stuff.
this whole thing could be my closet. I love it. But look, I would also have to have this sign.
Because that's the way it feels, right?
That's the way it feels. You go to get ready and you're like, oh, I have nothing.
Aw, and here's me. Cute little accessories. Lovely jewelry. I don't know, I might actually need to slow down and go shopping. Look at those, fun.
Well, I like coffee and I like cheetah print, so this shirt is kind of speaking to me. Melissa, we are inside a look on Broadway, and Brenda here is the owner. I'm going to stand closer to you so my microphone picks you up. But we are loving your items, but I noticed that there's kind of an altruism to your store.
Yes. Yes, we try to find, unique brands that you don't see everywhere. We really want women to have fun when they come into our boutique and have a great experience. We also try to find brands that give back. And one of them is Able. This is a company out of Nashville, Tennessee. And they hire women that have been drug addicts, been into sex trafficking, and they pay them to make their jewelry, their handbags, their clothing, and just to get back on their feet again. So that's a good thing right there.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So that's a great company. They make beautiful things.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Brenda.
Oh, thank you.
It's a
been
gorgeous
fun.
store.
Thank you.
bonus video. Hi guys, my other half is not here. So Melissa, she really enjoyed that boutique we just visited, to the point she is buying it out of everything, one of everything, and I'm using this time to make sure that we don't get a parking ticket. So see you in a minute. Okay y'all, car parked. Let's see how Melissa's doing. She's even got a new outfit on.
It was getting a little hot, you know? So
She's a little less stinky.
I had denim jeans on, and
It's a nice day out here.
all
Okay,
right,
time for the
cool down.
winery.
Yes.
Luckily, we don't have far to go for a refreshment. Right next door. Isn't this cute? Look at all these geraniums. It's beautiful out here. We're now at the Plum Run Winery. Melissa, check out these cheese curds. We're at the Grove City Brewing Company.
And the Plum Run Winery. So it's a place that's combined.
You
so
can get
everything.
everything you want.
And
Okay, so
ciders, everything.
tell me what you were anticipating before we landed here at Plum Run.
I gotta fix
and
my
Grove
new
City.
outfit. Sorry. Okay, so here you would think we might be at a bowling alley, but
they're just celebrating a really cool vintage sign. Look at Zazzy's. Isn't this darling? So at nighttime, all of these lights are coming down, turned on, and cute little rustic tables in there. It's
very
a cocktail
cute.
lounge.
Yes. Which of course we're here in the kind of morning, early afternoon, so it's closed. But
It does open at 3 or 4 each day, so it's more for your happy hour and evening.
well, Laura, I had fun in Grove City. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I have a new favorite beer now.
And I have a new favorite outfit and a little shop.
Very fun. You know, if you want to reach out to us to learn any more about any of the communities here in Central Ohio, remember we're licensed realtors, and you can reach out to us with our joint email. It's liveincolumbusoh@gmail.com, or our social media handles are just below in the description.
See you later.
Best wishes.